You know what we're not going to talk about today?
The intro?
No.
What?
That we haven't been here.
That is kind of the whole point of the episode, actually.
Oh, shit. Hello and welcome to Staying Up with Cami and Taryn. I'm Cami.
And I'm Taryn. And every night, me and my baby get to sleep together because we're married. But every week, we invite you to join us to our sleepover. So thanks for staying up.
Thanks for staying up.
Oh, pee-pees. Or actually, let me start by greeting the feet peas because Camden
No,
is a
I'm trying
freak
to hide
and didn't.
them.
She's let the dogs out.
No, I think I angled the camera so you can't see it.
Honey, what on earth are you thinking doing
I
that?
do that a lot, actually. Well, let's not talk about that. No, I'm so scared of the feet peas. I don't want to.
Even looking at your feet right
Don't
now.
look at my feet. Getting you excited?
Kind of want to stick them in my
Are
mouth.
you the feet pea? All the messages, all the DMs we get about our feet is just Darren.
Can you imagine? Wow. Hi,
I'm sorry.
peepees.
Wait, did you just say you want to put them in your mouth?
I did.
I glossed over that.
Yeah,
I chose not to hear it.
You know, I have not a single ounce of foot fetish.
Yeah.
Not even a little.
Yeah, they're not cute.
They're
You know
just
what? I want to, if we ever have a guest on this podcast, I want someone with foot fetish. I want to understand it. I want to hear.
that's gonna be our first guess.
Yeah. First and only. Foot
We
fetish.
should invite the feet pea who always comments. He's our first guess.
I love that we're assuming it's a man.
It's a fucking man.
We know.
It is.
And they know nothing about us. They don't care. They just are scouring the internet for feet.
Um,
I hope they're at least subscribed to the Patreon.
you know who's a weird foot person?
Who?
Your dad. I'm just
That was really upsetting.
sorry, that was crazy. I just tried to think
How
of who would be
dare
the
you.
most shocking in that
Well,
moment.
I thought you were
That
being
wasn't-
serious, so I thought you meant,
I am being serious.
so
I
I
do want to
thought-
go back to that.
I thought you meant that I was like, oh, you're changing the subject and you're saying he has weird feet. And I was like, him and I have the same feet, so how dare you say that they're weird? But that's not
No,
what you're
yours are
saying.
his are like long and skeleton-y. Yours are not like that.
We have the same feet. He is just insanely skinny.
Oh, well, sorry.
I'm just fat.
That's
Thanks,
what
Taryn.
that's what your feet could look like. Wow. On Manjaro, which is the next thing. I'm just kidding. No, what I was gonna say is the guy on Love Is Blind. Mm-hmm. Freaky, crazy. I can't even think of his name. Calabria and Edmund.
Edmund.
It's
I
Edmund.
was gonna call him Edward. He's like begging to rub her feet all the time.
Which is just fucking so not right.
I wouldn't mind a foot rub now and then.
You know, even a foot rub really isn't right for me, but I will do it.
Here's the thing. It has to be such a specific situation. It needs to be
Oh, I thought you were gonna say like cadence, like speed, like something like that. Like the way your foot's being touched.
disgusting. No. I don't want to touch a sock. I hate a sock.
I would 10,000 times rather touch a sock.
No. It has to either be no. Walking around all day on those? No.
Okay.
It needs to be a clean foot right out of the shower. Or
Even that's not right for me.
I'm saying that's the only time I could consider it. But when I'm pregnant, you're gonna have to. So suck it,
See, okay.
literally. What if I'm pregnant?
That's your weird
I need
craving.
you to suck my toes. If you don't suck my toes, I'm gonna cry.
Yeah, it's crazy. Some people like crave ice cream, crave meat. She like needs me to suck her toes.
Please.
It's so crazy. You know, can I be honest?
Would you divorce me?
No, but I want to be honest with you.
Yeah.
And I'm going to be honest with the peepees because this is real.
Oh no.
And I don't want a single one of you fuckers in the comments going, that's so mean, blah, blah, blah. Swollen feet
Gross.
really gross me out.
That's not mean. That's just true.
But when you're pregnant, you're
know.
swollen. So I'm going to really have to push past.
yeah, you're just gonna have to do it.
No, and I just want you, look at me,
I'll know
to
that
remember
you're being so loving that
that-
you're pushing past.
thank you, that when my face looks calm, it's
You're
anything but.
internally.
When I'm going, I love you, Bobby. Thank you for having our baby. Inside, I'm
You're
like,
going. Yeah. And you know what? That's so fair.
Thank you.
I agree. I don't even like to see my own feet swollen, because they also feel like they're not my body.
And that's
you
my
know when
least
your
favorite
hands get
feeling.
swollen, and you're like, oh my.
That's my whole existence lately.
Yeah.
Guys, there are some pictures of me from the wedding we were at this weekend where my hand, even Cammie said, my hand don't look right.
No, that wasn't the wedding photos. Those were your work photos. Your hand,
Which is even worse.
your hand looked
ballooned.
real swollen.
It looked It sent me
I wonder what
into-
your feet look
it
like.
sent me into a bad place.
Oh,
And I've kind of never
honey.
left, honestly.
Oh, babe.
You, me, we.
And we're still there.
You. How
Oh my
are
God,
you real
it's
quick?
been so many weeks since we've been here.
I know, but light vibes
know what?
as of this moment, and then we'll dive into the rest. But for you, light vibes.
I'm feeling really good right now. We just got back from the royal wedding, Alex and Zoya.
Uh-huh.
And
The
everyone
big
is
Larrys.
like,
Sorry.
did they decide on that?
No, I think they're keeping their names.
Yeah. And everyone was like so dead because it was like a wedding for 4 days straight. It was so much fun. But you know what? I came back invigorated.
Yeah, you were ready.
I'm like, I was ready to get home. We don't normally unpack the night before we get home.
Mm-hmm.
Immediately unpacked, started laundry, got showered, ready. Like, I just felt like some like gusto.
You had something in you.
I think because I had just finished my period.
Yeah.
And
That'll do it.
there are very few times where I am feeling like amazing in a month that I was like, I'm not going to pass by. I'm tired. I'm exhausted.
She flew off the couch.
The 4-day bender got me down, but I
which
was
we
like,
will talk about.
which we will get into. But I was like, I have energy and I cannot let this go wasted.
Yeah.
So yeah, I feel pretty good. I cannot believe this year is ending. I keep thinking about that in the back of my head all the time.
Yeah, that's
I'm
real.
excited for it to end though.
Yeah.
2025 was brutal.
How are you feeling in your heart this week?
In my heart?
Yeah, like what's the energy that you're giving this week or that you're receiving? What are you feeling?
Like that.
If someone
Like,
says how are you?
I'd say I'm feeling good. I'm feeling like
You're having
I'm getting shit done.
the gusto continues.
The gusto continues. It's Halloween week, which
Spooky?
means nothing to me. I'm like, I feel like you think I am a Halloween person, and
I
I
do.
feel like I should be.
You are.
I think in a different circumstance I would be. I think once we have kids I will be like planning mode.
Mm-hmm.
I think I will be very Halloween-y. But Halloween currently means nothing to me. But my heart, my soul, everything's feeling good.
Can I say something about you and Halloween?
Yeah.
I think that you are a Halloween person. You always feel.
I never have been.
Just hear me.
Okay.
When people start talking about going to parties and dressing up, you get excited.
It sounds so
But
fun.
then you quickly go, I don't have a costume and I don't know, whatever. But the brief moment that you think I could be there in a costume that I love,
yeah.
you're really happy.
The idea of it sounds really fun.
Yeah.
I like it's the same thing of like any theme party. I'm like, that sounds fun.
Yeah.
But I don't like to half-ass those things because, as we know, all or nothing girl, I go nothing on it.
Yeah.
Because it's like thinking about Halloween when summer's coming to an end sounds crazy.
Yeah,
So by the time
spooky.
Halloween comes, I'm already like Christmas mode. It's
I
just
get
not, it's not my thing, but it really could be.
I just think you really play it down and it makes me sad because I know that if I played it up, you would play it up.
No, that's what I'm saying. Once we have kids and I have like a purpose to put effort into it.
Oh yeah, I want to freak our kids out. I want to like pop out from every corner. I want to
Yeah.
like be a ghost. I want to have the best candy on the street.
Yeah,
which we already
yeah.
try to do, but we get no fucking trick or
We get
treaters. Which
no trick or treaters.
is our
But
plight.
our street has main street has so many. Yeah.
Anyway, so you're invigorated
I feel good. How are
and
you?
you're making content like crazy.
Yeah,
Been bit by the bug.
I was thinking about like it's really frustrating, especially on TikTok. The most random things take off, and then the things that you put effort into don't go anywhere. But I follow a lot of people on TikTok who I love their content, and some of them have like a couple 100,000 followers. Some have like a couple thousand, and a lot of them will have videos that get like 1,000 views, no matter how many followers they have, no matter like how much I love the content. Or I'm like, great content does not equate to great numbers. And I'm like, but I'm enjoying it. And I'm so glad that they're posting that. And like, even if there's 1,000 people enjoying that, like that should be enough. And if you're enjoying, like that doesn't have to take away from your enjoyment. So I'm like, yeah I'm just going to post it. I like it.
I love that. Well, I like your energy.
Thanks.
It's inspiring me.
How's your energy? How's your heart? How's your soul? I don't want to ask how your brain is because I know it ain't good.
Guys, I'm not well. I'm not right. I'm the opposite of whatever Cam just said she was.
Which is so nice though that we have balance
Yeah.
at all times.
Yeah. Where to begin? The short of it, I would say, is just that I'm in a strange health spiral that is like partly real and partly not, is what I would say, which is the worst case scenario for me. I had a crazy ass panic attack in Oaxaca for the wedding.
In the middle of the night.
In the middle of the night, which I haven't done well, I did do it. I did do it recently at a different wedding. But before that, it had been a really long time. And this panic attack had me wanting to go to the hospital. Mm-hmm. This panic attack really hit me wrong.
And I was like, well, we're not doing that.
And then the fact that I was like, where in Oaxaca would we even go was making it worse. Anyway, not to diss the doctors of Oaxaca. I just don't know where I am.
It's not your space.
It's not my space. I've never been there before.
Yeah.
Anyway, so had this big freak out. And then came home. On the flight home, was realizing that, as you guys know, many moons ago, probably when we first started the podcast, I randomly got shingles. And it showed up in my ear, looked like a pimple, and then spread and changed the way that my face moved for a little bit.
Yeah, she had like a droopy side
it paralyzed some of my nerves. Obviously, they're fine now. Are they? Who's to say? But
allegedly.
Anyway, I got a pimple in my ear like a week ago, and we looked at it and we were like, hee, that's just a pimple. But then at the wedding, Cam was like, your ear, which was brave of you to do. She's all, wow, that really never went away. Now your ear's really red.
I didn't say it never went away.
What did you say?
I was like, oh, your pimple's really red. It was like really red.
Yeah.
Sorry, I forget that I have to censor myself.
No, I'm glad you said something. So anyway, then I started.
I just meant like you might want to cover it with your hair.
Oh my God. Crazy.
Well, you were already spiraling, like you didn't like the way you were looking in pictures.
Yeah, so, no one's looking inside my ear canal.
Honey, it was really red. You had your ear tucked in. I was like,
you just brought in how I felt that I looked in pictures and tried to say, you know what, hide another part of yourself.
No,
your ear.
Honey, that is good looking out. It's like if someone has something in their tooth and you don't say shit.
A pimple in my ear, honey?
Honey, your ear is really red.
Or shingles?
And I didn't want you to deal with everyone being like, what's that? What's that? So I was like, might want to cover it up. I think I'm a good friend. In that moment,
anyway,
I was a good friend.
And we don't know if it's shingles or not. I called like a doctor and they were like, the thing with shingles is you always need to get on an antiviral as fast as possible.
So it doesn't get into the nerves.
So I got...
Bless you, sweetie.
So I got on an antiviral, but now the antiviral makes you really nauseous and headachy and tired. And
so it kind of just made her feel worse.
So it's kind of.
And now we're like, is it shingles? It kind of just looks like one pimple.
Now it just looks like a pimple.
Because the first time she got it, she had one spot, and we were like, oh, it kind of looks like a pimple in your ear. Like ear pimples suck, and like they never look like just a normal pimple. I feel like because they're in such a weird spot. But then last time it like quickly turned into a couple little patches.
Yeah.
That it was like, oh, that's not a pimple. Like that's a rash. But
one
now
thing,
you just have that one spot.
One thing about me is that I think I do too, which is ridiculous, but I'm not going to stop the antiviral.
No, you have to finish them, I think.
Is that when I get really stressed, it all culminates in my shoulders and my neck, which fucks up my nerves, which makes me feel, I'll get tingly in my face or all whatever.
It's all connected.
So it's just like, once it starts, it's like.
And then you get really nervous of like tingling and stuff. Is that heart related? Like this whole situation really spirals.
This is my nightmare situation. So
Taryn's not doing so well.
I'm not doing great. That's the short of that. But I'm really trying.
Yes, you are trying.
And I think that that's important.
It is. And that deserves acknowledgement.
And that's that. How are we?
I really do think, just sidebar, now that we've started doing this, I would love at our end of the year wrap up for us to go through all the clips and tally up how many times we each said that we are good. First bad. Because you know how we do our little wheel?
Yeah.
To see how we are?
Yeah.
Like, let's just get a consensus. Are we like real. Over 50% of the time saying good or not?
That's real.
Yeah. I think we're great, as far as I know.
How do you feel that we were partners to each other at the wedding?
I thought we were great partners. I think we have a really good balance of like mingling and doing our own thing and like chatting with other people and vibing and then coming together and being loving and being aware of each other. And like I just recorded a vlog for a brand deal. And in it, I talk about like all the downsides to this year in fertility, and then I talk about a few really positive things. And the overwhelming positive thing is like how much of a team we've been. Like this really could have driven us apart. Even like this was a year where I was on hormones and you weren't,
and it was touch and go.
that's hard for your part to understand. That's hard for me to feel understood. Like that's really tough. And I feel like generally we are a really good team. We're on the same page. We're closer. We fight less. We fight quicker. We're quick to resolve. Like, I don't know. I feel like I've been thinking about that a lot, being at a wedding, being with other couples, where I'm like, I'm just like so proud of our relationship, and I'm so proud to be with you, and I just really love you.
That's great.
She's like, shit, I was going to list off all the things that were bad.
No, I think we've been great. I think we travel well together.
Yeah.
I think this week has showed me that like we've gotten a lot better at respecting what each other needs in a travel situation.
Yeah.
Where like sometimes I just want to push it a little bit. Sometimes I want to like go out and have less time to get ready or whatever. Other times you're like, I want you to respect that I want more time to get ready, or I want you to sit on your hands during like.
Wait, I was ready before you every day on this trip.
Hear me.
Like, what?
Hear me.
Okay.
I needed help with my hair. You were there. Normally me would have pressured us and pressured you to hurry up to help me with my hair.
Why? What do you mean?
Normally I'm like sitting there waiting and I'm just like, hey, when are you ready to help me?
Yeah.
This time I felt like I was shut the hell up
Yeah.
and waited for my turn.
Yeah.
Instead of pressured you.
I was like, we're going to
Which
have
is what
2
made me
hours.
be late. Or which is what made me be.
We weren't late?
Not late. Ready after you.
Oh, yeah. For the wedding, it was. Yeah, because I was like,
That's what I'm saying.
we're going to give it 2 hours to get ready because we're getting ready for a wedding. I don't know what I'm doing with my hair. There were so many variables. We each had to shower. I had to blow dry my hair. And then I was like, I'm not going to rush myself to do your stuff. So I was like, okay, I did my full makeup. I was ready. And then I was like, I'll do your hair and then I'll do my hair. Because worst case scenario, I can whip mine together. Your curling takes me a half hour.
Yeah.
So
All to say,
you respected the timeline.
I think we're respecting each other's needs in a travel setting much more because it used to cause tension, and I'm not seeing the tension.
Not at all.
We have been a little snippier with each other around the house.
It was the week before we went
To
to
Mexico?
Mexico. We had like 4 days in a row. No, it was 4 days, and one of the middle days we didn't get into a little snippy.
And we looked at each other and we were like, I'm going to kill myself if we fight again.
Yeah, we were like,
And then we
can
did.
And then we killed ourselves, or we fought again.
We fought again. That wasn't the end.
We're ghosts. Yeah, I was getting my period.
I wasn't.
No, I was getting my period, and there was just stuff going on. But we were like snippy, and we haven't been snippy. That we were like, this is annoying.
So drama. I was like, I fucking can't.
But it was just so funny because the whole time we were like, this is not. Oh, we came up with a new thing that when we're being snippy, but like we don't want to say mean things at each other and keep the snippiness going, but we need to get the energy out.
And it's like not that serious.
we're gonna show it and then I'll describe it for those just listening. Basically, it's like our we're doing hand puppets and they're fighting.
And they're fighting.
And they're like going
They're
at
smushing
it.
into each other.
Yeah, our little hand
aggressively.
Yeah, they're just
And
and
that
then
really
we
helps.
make little noises, and in my head I'm going blah blah blah, like saying whatever I want to say, but out loud I'm just like meh, 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 meh.
You know?
And it's really nice. It's fun.
So anyway, I think we're doing great.
I think we're wonderful. I think like our intimacy this year has taken such a toll.
We ain't having sex, girls.
And then it's like as soon as I was off all the medication and like not feeling depressed, you got your boob job and couldn't be active. And then as soon as you were cleared, I had surgery for my fibroid. Oh my God, we haven't even talked about
We'll
that.
get there.
I can't believe we haven't podcast since my surgery.
No.
That's insane. Sorry. I mean, what? And then I wasn't cleared for that. And I still like internally feel a little funky that I'm like, I think we're clear after this, please nothing else happen.
But it really, like, the no sex of it all has been a bummer.
Yeah.
But also, I'm not going to lie to myself. I'm not fiending for it personally. I think that you are so hot and I love you and I always want to touch you. But how I feel inside lately, this last 6 months,
I know,
5
same.
months, whatever, I'm like, I can't even imagine putting it on because of how I feel.
And I agree with me,
Which
where
sucks.
I have the hormones and the weight from the hormones have taken such a mental toll on me that we are both very the type where when we aren't feeling good about ourselves, we don't want touched.
Yeah.
And like sexy time does not feel so sexy.
Yeah.
But I will say like that I think we're really good at communicating about it. And I, in other relationships, would have felt terrified by that and been like, oh, you don't want me. I don't feel that with you.
I feel it a little.
I don't know. I think
scared.
because we talk about it and like I know how I feel about you and how I feel in my body, that I'm like aware that we are the same in that way, where I'm like, well, I know I want her. And I feel like we're really good at showing intimacy in other ways.
Yeah, we are
Like,
good at that.
Yes, our sex life has taken a huge dip this year, but we're cuddling, we're holding hands, we're like, I feel like we are so intimate in so many other ways that I'm like, there's so much love there that I don't feel like your roommate.
Totally.
Okay, sorry guys, we had a little bit of a drama. We have like a gas
It's okay,
alarm thing, but I unplugged it, and if it's unplugged too long, it beeps. And Riggy hates
She hates the
beeping.
noise.
Any beeping, if it's alarm, the fridge, she's not a fan, which I don't blame you. It's a very really annoying sound.
So she's really scared, and if you hear whimpering in the corner, we're just going to let her be with us, because sometimes she needs to be alone after a scare like this, and sometimes she needs to be around us. But she kind of just whimpers.
It's so funny. I like know how to deal with Riggy because I was already trained by you sensing things that aren't threats as threats.
Yeah. Oh, that's so sad. But what I was saying is half of it doesn't scare me at all. And it just
other
is what
half.
it is. The other half scares me because of how I feel about my body, that I'm like, I feel so uggo this year. I
hate that.
just look at me.
I am looking at you, and I love you, and I think you're so sexy and so beautiful and so perfect.
She's delusional, but it is what it is.
Taryn, I don't like when you talk about yourself.
Regardless, I feel so uggo this year that parts of me feels like it's hard to not connect those two things. Like I'm like, oh, she also thinks I'm so uggo.
Oh, baby.
That's how I feel.
But you have to think.
So
I think that's how I was sharing. Like I get through it of like I feel disgusting, and that's why I don't want it. So in my mind, I think like, well, I feel disgusting. I don't go, she thinks I'm disgusting. I mean, well, sometimes I do, but I get over it because I'm like, well, I don't think she's disgusting. It's just about me. So you can do that in the reverse for you.
I hear that.
Of like, well, I don't think she's disgusting.
Yeah.
So it's the same thing, you know?
I mean, yeah. In practice, it sounds lovely. But when I look at myself and I'm like, who the fuck is that freak? That's tough. I'm just in one of those. I need to...
This is the opposite of our fight. This is us fighting with ourselves.
Yeah, this
We're
is
just
like,
stop. You could do your hand puppets could fight each other. Yeah, lay right there.
Yeah,
Mimi.
lay on that, memers.
Do you need me to pull it closer to me?
That could be friendly.
Should I do that?
That could be so
Okay,
friendly.
you talk to the
Mom.
peepees. Let me get this.
So the couple things that we wanted to keep you guys or get you guys up to speed on today. The crazy wedding we just went to, Camden's fibroidal surgery.
Fibroidal.
I don't know. And third is the potential of us canceling this pod, which we will be sharing our decision.
Spooky Halloween episode.
Halloween epi.
We should have dressed up.
Oh.
Oh my god, I am a Halloween girl. Wedding. Oh my god, Alex and Zoya, you guys are insane.
That guys, if you don't know Alex and Zoya, they're two incredible creators on the internet and people. but also creators.
They're only incredible on the internet. Do not meet them in real life.
I went to high school with Zoya, and we reconnected years ago. Got COVID together.
Yeah.
It's very strange. Anyway, this wedding was in Oaxaca. It was fucking crazy.
Guys,
We've been to crazy weddings.
I've never been to anything like this. First of all, Oaxaca is amazing.
Oaxaca is perfect.
Oh my God, I cannot wait to go back.
Baby, tell the Spanish peepees or the Mexican peepees what you have learned.
Oh my God, wait. Todo bien.
Deep.
La cuenta, por favor.
Great.
Was that right?
That was perfect.
Yes.
Good job. My baby knows how to ask for the check.
I can say, I'm all done. Thank you.
Todo bien. It's all
May
good.
I have the check?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's great. Go ahead, though. Oaxaca was perfect.
Oaxaca's amazing. Oh my God. We love like a walkable city, and to just like walk out, first of all,
Oaxacables.
a walkable city. To be able to like just walk out of the hotel, which was to be able to Oaxaca out of the hotel and Oaxaca down the street, and there just be so many people in the streets.
Yeah.
Also, I don't know if this is like a cultural thing, if it's just a Oaxaca thing. So many people just like hang out in the little squares, like the city center. People were just sat there in the middle of the day. At night, there's this big, huge, beautiful church by where we stayed, and it was a Saturday night before we left, and there was just people sat on like all of the little ledges all around it, just
everywhere,
hanging out and being around people. It's kind of like being in New York on the subway, where you're like, there's so many people here and I'm alone, but I'm not alone. Mm-hmm. And I don't know, and there's something that feels so safe about that. Mm-hmm. Like, I felt so safe there the whole time. And I don't know if this is just like a huge diss on how unsafe America's gotten, but like I always felt safe. I always felt comfy. I just love that kind of city.
Yeah, it was perfect.
So much.
And it was all dressed up for Dia de los Muertos, which, as you know, I'm obsessed with. It is a holiday that I will be celebrating every year, including this year. Forever. And it was, so the colors were crazy and all the things.
We did the big parade.
So the wedding,
so fun.
Obviously a lesbian couple. The guests were overwhelmingly lesbian in a lot of ways. Well, I don't know what that means.
What is that? What could that have meant? Should we talk about it, guys? Like, what? Overwhelmingly lesbian
like
in
Trump.
A lot of ways.
Like
Yeah, what the hell was that?
I don't know. But there were a lot of lesbian people. And
you act like you've never met a lesbian in your life.
And lots of Persian people. And
I was such a good girl.
Everyone was so fucking chic. It was like the chicest group of people I've ever seen.
It was like,
except for me, because I'm Mungo.
Oh my God. It was honestly like very intimidating at first, because like everyone was cool and chic and like had their own personal style and were beautiful. And then, get this, everyone was nice.
Everyone was nice. Babe, I looked into the situation that happened on the guy. Tell the story about the guy, our friend now.
What are you talking about? What is she saying?
Tell the story about the guy.
I can't tell the story. I don't know what you're talking about.
Who? Ricky trying to listen to us.
She's like, Mom, what are you talking about?
She's like, what the fuck, lady?
Ricky, I don't know.
About the intimidation thing.
One of Alex and Zoya's friends, it just like gives such cool vibes. Mm-hmm. Like, always dress cool. Also, like, a guy who can dress cool is like scary. And effortless. I'm scared of you. Mm-hmm. And we're at the wedding dancing, and we start like dancing and vibing together. We have an entire conversation in the middle of the dance floor about how we were both just like intimidated by each other, and that we're like, oh my God, wait, you're so fun and silly and great. And it was just I did forget about the conversation at first until breakfast the next morning, when we ran into him again and we're like sat and eating, and he was like, do you remember our conversation on the dance floor? And I was like, do I? And Taryn's like, you told me about it, you like were so happy about it. And I was like, oh my God. But as soon as he started saying it, it all came flooding back.
Well, I looked up the science behind why we do that. why we feel intimidated by other people, what that feeling is.
Oh, I love when you look at the science. It's so cute.
I know I might make a TikTok about this, but it was saying that there is a name for this. It is called the illusion of asymmetric insight, aka we think that we understand other people better than they understand us.
Yeah.
We assume they're cooler, smarter, more secure than they actually feel.
Yeah.
Which they're doing the same thing to us, but we're doing that to them, which is crazy.
Yeah, I also feel like the inverse of like when we're feeling not good enough and all of that, and we're like, oh, everyone knows that I don't belong or I don't look good, blah, 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 blah.
100%.
No one cares.
No one cares. Also, honey, you had another conversation on the dance floor, which I think is so sweet. I didn't tell you about this. Well, you were there, but I don't think you remember.
I love that. You had a conversation. I didn't tell you about it.
I fell in love with JP Sachs at this wedding. He is a singer-songwriter. You've probably heard a million of his songs.
Oh, he's amazing.
He's friends of Alex and Zoya. We'd met him before, but we just had so much quality time with him at this wedding. At the airport, him and I were checking out together at the little store.
Yeah.
And he's like, did Cammie tell you about the conversation her and I had on the dance floor or whatever, or last night?
This.
What was it? Do you remember?
It was right before he was going to go sing. That one?
No.
Oh. Never mind.
He was like, she said the sweetest thing about you.
Oh, God. I did it again.
You don't remember this at all?
Did I tell him that you owned a company?
No.
What'd I say?
Oh, that's cute, though. No, you said...
This is my new MO at weddings. I get drunk and just...
Now I don't remember what...
No.
Oh, I wrote it down. Oh, my God, I'm brilliant.
I can't believe you almost left us on that cliffhanger.
No, I wrote it down. I thought I did.
Why do we have such bad memories?
Oh, fuck. I'm going to have to DM him
Honey,
because I don't have his
one
phone
of us
number.
has to have a better memory.
Oh, God.
No. Are you kidding me?
No, I swear, though, I thought I wrote it down.
Honey, we
and I was
have
like, that's
to improve
so
our memories.
cute.
We have to work on our memory palace. You don't remember at all?
No, I'm going to have to DM him.
Ah, shit.
This is terrible.
Damn it, guys. You're going to have to listen to next week's episode
I just have crazy notes like, this girl is so rude. Oh, my God. Girl on the aisle. Oh. She was being so rude. This girl on the...
Wait. Was she part of the wedding at all?
Who cares? She was being totally rude.
She
and
was
we don't know her name.
really mean to
She was sitting next to this like older Mexican couple that like clearly didn't know much English, and they were not being annoying at all. They were so cute. And she, every time that they needed to go to the bathroom or whatever, she would stand up, you guys, and like scoff at them.
I'm sorry. If you're in an
like
aisle, you don't get to be mad.
And like she would look around. I saw her look around at one point and like wave her hands like, right, you guys, isn't this annoying? And I'm like, girl, I want to slap you.
You should have been like, no.
Anyway, this wedding was amazing.
It was amazing.
It was very colorful, very crazy, very, very...
All the things.
Every
night was another wedding. I was like, oh my God.
It was like a music festival. There were fireworks. There were big lit up creatures in the night.
I'm so, like, we did a really good job where we didn't get super drunk the other nights. Like, I think we really were aware of, like, we need to make it to the wedding.
Yeah.
Not everyone was aware of that, but we were. Mm-hmm. I was so drunk on the dance floor at the wedding. As you can tell, I had like 80 conversations with people that I didn't remember. And I just remember looking around and seeing those like big, like lizard things coming out, which you might have seen in Taryn's vlog. And I was just like, what is happening? I felt crazy. I was like, because I saw them come from afar and then I like forgot about them. And then all of a sudden they were in my face.
I kept calling the wedding a fever dream. And that is exactly
it was
the right way to explain it, I think.
Yeah.
You want to talk about your fibroid?
Sure.
Just tell them. Just give them the update that
I don't remember even. Yeah, fibroid is out. While they were in there, they found endometriosis, which have always had a hunch I had endometriosis, but wasn't sure. So that's cool.
But it was like the chillest kind, you said.
It was level 1, which I have looked up. It's really interesting because I like posted about it and people were like, the levels do not change like the amount of pain or the symptoms with it. Like some people can have level or stage 4 and not even feel anything, and some people can have stage 1 and it like be debilitating.
Okay.
Which is really weird. Do you know what endometriosis is?
No.
I don't think a lot of people do. So I just wanted to
I've heard it 1,000 times.
But but like, so basically the tissue that is in your lining, your endometrium, grows outside of your uterus. So basically every month, whenever our hormones tell our lining to thicken and all of that and like shed, that should just be in your uterine lining. That happens, that's because the tissue is growing elsewhere, it does the same thing. So it thickens. So when people have like stage 4, they can have it like on other organs.
And it like all inflames.
Exactly. So it thickens and then it'll shed and bleed, and your uterine lining process through us, you get your period. That blood has nowhere to go. So it can cause a lot of issues. You can get scar tissue. The blood just kind of like sits in there. So you have
Jesus.
a lot of inflammation.
Sorry to our endometrial peepees.
That's why periods can be so much more painful for people with endometriosis, because instead of just that central area in your uterine lining that you're having thicken and be uncomfortable and shed and the cramps, that's happening elsewhere in your body. Wow. Which is crazy.
Insane.
And honestly, I have talked about the surgery, I feel like, so much online, so I'm like kind of over talking about it. But
you don't have to, but just give it the quick.
Well, the quick is, went in, had the surgery went great.
That was really quick.
It was, and that's it. I had a robotic assisted laparoscopic myomectomy. So if anyone's curious if they're having the same type or not, the first week was really rough. It is hard for them, like they're cutting through layers of muscle, everything. So you don't think about how much you use those muscles, even just like sitting up, sneezing and coughing. My worst nightmare. Laughing. Oh my God. I was
a comedian and making
like,
Cam laugh all the time.
Shut up, because it hurts so bad.
My thing is, when I make her laugh,
she wants to do it more
of it. I'm
so
like,
I was like, please don't. It hurts. And then she was like getting the itch.
Like
she's like, I'm going to make you laugh more. But I can't express how much it hurt.
Yeah. That's real.
But what's really weird is like at day probably like 9 or 10, I woke up and I like instantly felt so much better.
Yeah.
It was so weird. The worst part is they pump you full of this like CO2 gas so they can see everything. And they try to get it all out after surgery, but they can't. So it travels up. I never really get acid reflux or indigestion, but I can imagine if you have really bad versions of that, it feels like that. Like it gets trapped in your diaphragm. Ugh. So it makes your ribs really hurt. I felt like I had a broken rib, and in your shoulder. That pain sucked.
Yeah.
But it didn't last long. Like it felt like mine lasted longer than it should have. People said like 2-3 days. I felt like it was a week before that went away. So that week I was like, this is the worst thing in the world. But to have like a major surgery that helps you so much, and after a week you feel virtually fine.
Iconic.
Kind of amazing.
Yeah.
I do just want to say I've always been, but after this experience and what we went through with our other doctor and everything, I have so much anger about not just healthcare in America, but women's health. It is insane to me that almost everything we do, how we function as women day to day, is just generalized based off of men. Mm-hmm. Like it is, every study is for men. They just started using crash dummies in cars that are women instead of just smaller versions.
Insane.
What the fuck? And then when we were listening to that podcast the other day, it wasn't until 1993 that they even required, and this isn't for all testing, for testing that there be women involved. Mm-hmm. It's like, why men and women biologically, we have so many different things. Even the rhythm of like our women's cycle, it like men are change every 24 hours. Yeah. They're very consistent. Their hormone levels, like if you look at the levels of men, it's like they wake up and it's here and they go to bed and it's here and you repeat it. Women, it depending on the time of the month. Yep. Every woman is different too, how our hormones are. There are so many factors in our day-to-day that affect our hormones. And we're just doing studies on just men who live in a 24-hour cycle.
It's so fucked.
It's crazy. Yeah. And we've talked about this on the podcast, even like typically women need more sleep than men, mm-hmm. but the studies were just on 8 hours of a man needing that. Like every workout, every diet, toothpaste, like everything is based off of how it impacts the average man. Mm-hmm. Women aren't even in that. And we're half of the population. We're more than half the population. Yeah. It's like so insane to me. Yeah. That if men had endometriosis, this shit would have been figured out ages ago.
100%.
The fact that mostly you can only even get diagnosed with it via surgery. There are some ways, like through different MRIs and imaging, that they're kind of starting to, but
like,
it's not
the
really
tests
consistent.
would have been there if men got endometriosis
100 years ago.
Yeah, for sure.
And it is
It's
debilitating. I'm like, oh my God. Yeah. It really has me like pissed.
But then it makes you think maybe it's all by design of men, of the patriarchy, because they want us to stay home and like be debilitated.
Yeah.
Like it's like they want us to like feel sick and not feel good enough to go to work and not feel, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like Riggy is staring at you. Now she's staring at me.
She's
Hi,
mad
honey.
too.
She's mad too. Yeah.
Well, you
girl.
also take in race as well. Fibroids are much more common in Black women.
I wonder why.
I'm not sure. I'll have to research that because it hasn't been. Like, oh my God.
You become a fibroid researcher.
Honestly.
That'd be sick, honestly.
It's just so infuriating that it's like women's health is already not looked at so much. And then Black women, like the rate of
Miscarriage?
no, what's it called whenever you die during childbirth?
I don't know, but that's clear.
There's a term for it. Black women die during childbirth exponentially greater.
Yeah, I have heard that. That's terrible.
What the fuck?
We got to figure this shit out.
What the fuck?
And that is why we announced we are becoming doctors.
Yeah, I'm like, I am mad that I didn't know this younger, so I like could channel this into something. Like, I'm not going to become a doctor, but I will shout this from the rooftops till the day I die.
I would really love if you became a doctor, honey, please. For me, come on, just do it.
No.
Just do it.
I think that would ruin our relationship.
It might.
Doctor-client privilege and all that.
And all that. This is off topic.
Do it. I'm pissed and I want to not be pissed, so take
Oh, no, I'm going to
away.
talk about me being really fucking pissed.
Oh, no.
If you guys remember, I have a history of yelling at children.
Oh, I'm mad again.
If you remember when we were doing our egg retrieval in Newport, we had a terrace on the top. And
I said terrorist. I was like, what?
no, we had a terrace, terraza on the top. And you could see everything and it was on the beach.
Thank you for clarifying. I only speak Spanish now.
Sí. Una terraza con visión de all the people.
I did say gracias the other day when something got delivered because I was just in that mentality.
Anyway, and I yelled at these kids because they were fighting. And I went, hey!
Taryn's MO when she's mad at children, full dad mode. Hey!
And so the other day we were at the mall shopping for this wedding. And there was a girl that walked by, like walking towards us with her friend who had a really big limp. Like, I don't know if, you know, sometimes people's legs are uneven or something like that. It was like very clear that she had like a physical, what's the word?
I don't know. But it was like she had to walk a little.
Abnormality?
Sure. She had to walk slower and like side to side.
And it was just very noticeable.
Yeah.
But
she's out here fucking vibing with her friend.
She's at the mall. She was cute as hell. She's having so much fun. Whatever. So she's walking towards us. Then these fucking...
No, she's walking in front of us. We are right behind her.
Yeah. Okay.
Then these little fuckers.
These fucking tween bitch girls were walking towards us. And the second that we pass our friend who was walking, the girls look at each other and go like this. Start snickering to each other. Guys,
I'm like, did I miss something? Is something fucking funny?
so I turn to the kids
Did you look in a mirror?
And
I
I
wanted
go-
to be so mean.
and I go, hey!
Yeah.
And they don't turn around, which is insane. If anyone yelled, hey, I'm turning around instantly. Cammy's like, what the hell was that?
Because I didn't notice them laugh. I didn't see it.
And I'm like, babe, those girls were laughing at that girl. And we spent the next 30 minutes.
We like stopped. No, Taryn was like, I want to go up to them.
I wanted to chase them. And then I thought like I shouldn't chase kids at the mall.
Yeah. I was more nervous that the girl that they made fun of would see this commotion and then be, because she didn't notice they snickered. So I was like wanting to protect her peace. But then also, I felt like the classic Hillary Duff commercial where the girls are like, "That's so gay," and she's like, "Hey, don't use gay in a mean way." It's like saying, "That's so girl wearing a skirt as a top." I wanted to do that, but like I wanted to rip this girl apart. Like,
I spent the next 30 minutes planning all the things I would say to these kids.
I don't even know what she looked like, but I was like, what would hurt me as a tween? I'm going for the jugular. I'm going to like call her ugly. Like I wanted to ruin her day. I wanted her to, anytime she even kind of wanted to make fun of somebody for anything that they had a little different than her, I wanted her to think back and be like, that girl is going to call me like fugly little C word.
I would have walked up to them, I think. I don't remember where I landed on what my words would have been, but I think I would have just been like, What was so fucking funny, girls? What were you laughing at?
Yeah, tell me.
What was so funny? And
I love a joke. Tell
and then
me.
they're gonna go, nothing, and I'm gonna go, fucking uncool. You guys are losers. I know what you were laughing at. You're losers.
Yeah.
Grow the
and
fuck
then
up.
I was gonna
That is not
snap
cute.
her leg in half, so then she has to walk worse and deal with that every day. And I'm gonna follow behind her every day and go. I am so mad at, like, what year is it? Why are you laughing at somebody because they're walking a little bit off? What?
It still really grinds my gears. And
I wanna find them online and find their parents and call them and be like, what kind of kid did you raise?
I'm so mad at it. Makes
My
me
biggest
sick.
fear is that we ever raise a kid who participates in
we
making
will
fun
not.
of anyone anyway. Or worse is like an online troll. Oh my God. Oh
No,
my
you know what, babe? We will, because I made fun of people in high school. We all made fun of people. Like,
I don't recall. No, I really don't.
okay, deposition. I don't remember.
I plead the fifth.
I actually just don't remember.
No, I think I went to a really nice school. Like I remember there was a kid who had his like growth plate in one side. He had the same thing, and everyone thought his shoe was so cool. He had one shoe that was like a platform, and everyone was so nice about it. They're like, "That's so dope."
That's super sweet.
Like I really think I went to a very like sweet school.
Babe, but I'm saying there's no way. I need you to level with me. There's no way you weren't making fun of each other in high school. You weren't making fun of, not to their face even, but with your friends being like, dude, that girl's ugly, which is, that sounds insane.
No.
But like, you don't think that your dumb ass brain was doing shit like that?
No, I
when you were
really
young?
don't. I don't.
That's amazing.
I don't.
Even the peer pressure of others?
No.
Okay, perfect angel, queen.
I do remember.
Fibroid list queen. Hashtag fibroid free. Guys, spread awareness. Hashtag fibroid free.
Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think we're doing that.
I don't remember.
I
Just
do.
like you on the dance floor.
The
not
only
remembering
memory
anything.
I have is one time my one friend said something about like me having like a big butt, and she meant it in a really nice way. Mm-hmm. And then my other friend said something. I guess I do forget it now. It really haunted me for a long time, but now I forgot. She said something like, I have like a fat ass, like in a positive way, and the other girl was like, it's not a fat ass, it's just a fat ass. I know. My one friend was like mean in high school, but she's so lovely now.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I was kind of mean too, but not in high school, but younger.
Yeah.
We've talked about this.
Yeah.
We've talked about this ad nauseum. And I cannot welcome more nausea into this house. Nausea?
Nausea.
Why'd you say it back to me like that?
What do you mean nausea?
Nausea. At nauseum.
Oh.
Nausea.
Gotcha. I thought you meant like you were going to throw up.
That is what I mean.
I know, but like, right. Like it was never mind.
Okay. Scared me. Mm-hmm. You're scaring me. Okay. Now's the part where we're very honest with our peepees.
I don't want to.
Camden and I had a conversation recently where we realized that we have been not consistent on the pod, as you know. You beg, you plead, you ask.
I have no
you
idea
want
what you're talking about.
the pod.
We're so consistent.
And we had a big girl conversation and said, look, are we still going to do this? And are we going to really give it our all? And we came to a conclusion. But before I share our conclusion, I would like to share that we also asked you guys on Instagram.
You asked. I didn't even know you were posting this, and I was like, not her fishing for compliments.
I'm not fishing for compliments. I might be. But more than anything, I need us to remember what this pod is about. Why we do the pod.
Yeah, we needed a little fire under our booty holes.
Yeah. Obviously, we're still going to do the pod, but let me just tell
Oh my
you.
God, spoiler.
Imagine I read all these.
You're like, that's so sweet, guys. This will be our last episode.
Okay. I said, tell us why we shouldn't stop this pod. Incredible responses. Thank you all so much. I'm going to read a couple that really hit me. And by a couple, I mean like 40. For the closeted queers.
Oh.
Didn't even consider.
Didn't even consider.
You guys have been in the closet, couldn't find you. Just joking. That's great. We love you, and we're glad you're here. I love hearing your dynamic, the authenticity. It's unlike any other pod. Very sweet. I don't think that we're unlike any other pod, but I do appreciate.
I do.
Okay, nice.
Compare one.
Because it's my favorite every single week. There were a million that just said because it's my favorite. A million is a stretch, but there were a lot.
If we had a million listeners,
Yeah,
there's no world I'd be quitting this.
Been distraught without you.
Oh, don't be distraught.
Don't be distraught. You've helped my wife and I discuss tough topics. Now we do you, me, we. Which really got me because I'm like, that's actually so cute.
I'm so glad you fished for compliments.
Someone said for the future babies. There were a lot of those. Like, what, you're going to stop now and your kids are going to have nothing to listen to?
They're going to be like, what happened?
They're going to think we broke up. Yeah. Started listening with my girlfriend when we first got together 3 years ago. And now it has genuinely helped us work through arguments and more.
We've been doing this for 3 years?
Yeah, honey, it's a lot.
We did start it before our wedding.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Babe, this one.
Wait, honey.
Lock in.
We're amazing.
Lock in.
Okay, locked.
My dad's going through prostate cancer on Thursday, and it'd be great to have my favorite friends, you. Okay.
Fuck. We need to
Guilt
record like
trip, but we needed it.
Needed it.
Because everyone has their own version of prostate cancer.
That was the most insane thing you've ever said.
Sorry.
Normally, I will cut out things that Taryn says that will get her canceled. Not saying in.
That's not cancelable. You know what I mean? I'm like, everyone has a thing that they're going through. Not saying all of our peepees have prostate cancer. That's not what I meant.
That was insane.
I think our peepee, whose dad has prostate cancer, is laughing in this moment.
He doesn't listen. He's not a lesbian.
Our peepee, whose dad?
Oh, I thought you said our peepee's dad.
Our peepee's dad's not listening. Whatever. Ugh. Another one, we're doing IUI, or people saying we did IVF, and this helps us not feel alone. Your podcast feels like a warm hug. You're really going to love this one. Routine. It's about routine. I listen while we drive, while we clean, while we go for walks.
You guys are really getting me.
It brings us closer and is one of the simple joys that brightens our week.
Damn, you know, if I've had podcasts that are like my go-to if I'm like driving and I just need like once a week, or if I'm cleaning.
Yep.
And if they stopped, I'd be, and they have, and I'm like
Devastated.
ugh.
Yeah.
Or they got bad.
Means more than you realize. It's become such a special part of my wife and I's relationship. I drive a tractor trailer overnight, and you guys keep me entertained during long rides.
Oh my God, we're literally saving lives. She would fall asleep.
She would fall the fuck asleep. She'd get caught in her tractor.
We're saving lives.
We're saving lives.
Damn it.
Highlight of my week. This is the podcast that got me listening to podcasts. It's so unbelievably comforting.
Wait, don't listen to other podcasts.
Yeah. Sorry. You listen to other ones?
You listen to this podcast.
Right.
They're like, yeah, when you don't post for a month, I need to find something else.
Yeah, that's real. I enjoy every topic simply because it's you guys. This really meant a lot to me because sometimes we stress about like, oh, if we don't have like some big topic or like our shit's too little, we're like talking about little shit for so long.
Yeah.
But this really helps because it makes me think of Giggly Squad, which whatever they talk about, I love.
Even just
if
like
it's
their dynamic.
Yes. It's
I
the
don't need
dynamic.
them to have like a topic.
On dynamics, love both of you individually and can't get enough of your dynamic as a couple.
I know, we're really fun.
You're the friends I didn't know I needed. You've gotten me through so much. It's my favorite. It would be rude if you canceled it.
That's true.
I literally look forward to this podcast so much. Please don't go. Someone said instant comfort listen, which is all I've ever wanted to be. Someone said, what the hell, guys?
Okay, now read the ones that I didn't submit.
Wait.
I got like barely a chuckle out of that.
I didn't get it, to be fair.
Like saying that.
Oh.
Guys, my
No.
my new annoyance with Taryn.
No.
No. Shh.
No. No, honey. I need to be clear.
Speaking.
I need to be.
Speaking.
You're scaring Riggins with
She's
how
fine.
loud you're talking.
Speaking.
Look, you scared the shit out of her. She sat up.
She's fine.
I'm gonna need
I'm her comfort person. She's
volume. Whoa.
It's true.
I'm her comfort.
I need you.
That was so mean.
To let me
I want to
speak.
go.
Because I'm trying to speak. Taryn, always talking about, you don't laugh at my jokes enough. You don't laugh hard enough. You don't like my humor, blah, 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 blah.
Riggy.
Every time I tell a joke, she just glosses right over it. And you just watched a perfect example of it. She's, and just continues.
I didn't want to make you feel bad because I didn't get it because I'm dumb. You hear
Ask
that?
for
I'm dumb and
clarification.
I'll go.
My stomach is, I think, can you guys hear this? Hold on. Wait.
No,
doing
honey,
it now.
I need to be so for real. You just casually saying, I'm Riggins' comfort person is so mean. That was so mean.
Honey,
That was rude.
you guys both have anxiety. I'm in charge of calming down your anxieties.
Who am I to her?
She loves you. I'm not saying
No,
I'm
who
saying
am I to
comfort-
her? Don't say she loves you.
She's your mom.
No. Who am I to her? If you're her comfort person, I'm her what person?
No, you're her comfort person at different times. When she's anxious,
Baby.
she senses your anxiety.
What am I to Riggins?
Everything.
No.
Honey, I'm so
No,
hungry.
we're not moving on. No, we're not moving on. Until
Baby,
you just
you're
tell me.
everything. You're her comfort person too.
No,
just not when she's.
Say something different than comfort person or everything.
You're you're fun mommy.
That's what I wanted to hear. Thank
You're
you.
play mommy.
I'm
You're
fun
run
mommy.
around with me every morning before you feed me breakfast mommy.
Okay, I'm gonna stop.
She sleeps between your legs every single night.
I'm gonna stop reading these. But one thing I do want to end on this point is I said, tell us why we shouldn't stop this pod. And someone said, tell us why you should.
Oh my.
We got, you know what happened to us? We got, hey,
Guys, whoa.
tell us why you should. Babe, tell me why we should stop this pod now.
I have no answer.
Yeah.
It's once a week.
It's once a week.
We can do it.
We have fun.
We have fun. I love doing it with you. Oh my God.
I think you guys.
We get hung up on if we want it to be a big podcast, we need to invest more time in all of this. But it's I'm happy with it just being this and with our group of PPs.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I think
That really got
what
me.
we were considering is it takes a lot of time. I know it sounds like it doesn't because it's just once a week, but it does take a lot of time. There's the business side of it, trying to get it on a network again and figuring out if this is going to be a stream of income for us.
Yeah.
If it's not, then you think, okay, how much time should we be putting towards this versus things that can be streams of income for us as we try to prepare for a baby?
Yeah. Yeah. It's
there's so much
do
there.
we allow this? It's kind of deciding, do I let my passion or my hobby be that, or do I try to make a career out of it or take it to the next level?
Right.
And I think we get really stuck in, if we want to rejoin a network, we have to be consistent because they have to see those numbers and then we can't slip. That's a lot of pressure. Do we want that?
Consistency is hard for us because of everything we've been going through this year.
And we also have other jobs.
We have full-time lives outside of
full-time
this.
lives.
And then for me, I was always just kind of is this stale? Do the PPs still just like what we're talking about?
Exactly.
Because I am a dumb bitch and I react to engagement or lack of engagement. And I just think, okay, if I'm not getting a text from a friend being love the epi or whatever, or if I don't see something, I'm okay, then no one fucking cares. I'm just shouting into the void.
Yeah.
And that's tough for me. But
Yeah.
I think we just needed a grounding moment, a remembrance of what it is that we do. We needed to remember that this podcast matters for many reasons, as we just heard.
That's very
But
sweet.
more than anything, all we've wanted was to be a comfort podcast for people, to be friends for people.
Yeah.
And that is what we are.
Yeah.
And in that way, we're completely achieving our goal and we should not stop.
Well, now that we've blown smoke up our own asses for 20 minutes, should we read a pee-pee story?
Yeah, of course. All to say we're staying. So
We're staying. We're here. You're stuck with us. We
staying
love
up.
you.
It always comes down
It always comes down to staying up.
the way you just went. Okay. Reminder, please email, call. The number and the email are everywhere. You can get
In the
them.
show notes.
Here is a real story from a real peepee who we will call Jay, 32 years old. My queer boss and I are flirting, but I am in a relationship.
Oh, I almost said sexy, but now not sexy.
Hey, Cami and Taryn. I really need some honest advice from my favorite podcasters. I started a new job earlier this year, and my boss also happens to be queer. She's around my age, and from day one, we just clicked. We have the same sense of humor, similar values, and we've been spending a lot of time together, both at work and outside of it. Juicy. I've been at the company for almost 6 months now, but lately things have started to feel different. We've crossed the line between friendly and flirty. Nothing inappropriate has been said, but there's definitely some tension. Sometimes our team goes out on Fridays and we always end up staying way later than everyone else. We've talked about life, growing up in conservative states, coming out, dating, all of it. After one of those nights, she texted me to say how much fun she had. To an outsider, it might have sounded friendly, but honestly, I know it's more than that. We sit across from each other in the office, and sometimes I catch her holding eye contact a little longer than she should. I've done it back too. Sometimes she buys me a $5 coffee in the morning just because. Here's where it gets messy, though.
Wait.
Here's where it gets messy.
We've been messy, baby.
Here's where it gets messy. Aside from the obvious, she's my boss problem, which, like, that's a whatever. Not to say that's not a thing, but I'm just saying
That's a problem.
that can
Continue.
be worked around.
Okay, continue.
People date at work.
Yeah, but boss, there's a power dynamic.
Yeah, the boss of it. Yeah, okay. I didn't know if it was direct boss. Anyway, I am in a relationship of 5 years. That's the problem. And I love my girlfriend deeply. We live together. We have dogs together. But this whole thing has made me question whether I'm truly happy or just comfortable. I know my girlfriend is thinking about her future and having kids, but this whole situation has me questioning my relationship. Nothing physical has happened with my boss, which is crazy out of context. And she knows I'm in a relationship, but I can't shake the feeling that I'm emotionally cheating. I don't want to hurt my girlfriend, but I also don't want to ignore how I'm feeling. And I know I need to keep things professional at work. So my question is, how would you guys handle this? My gut says to pull back from flirting and figure out if my relationship is the one, but it's also hard not to lean into the flirting. If I were to break things off with my girlfriend, I wouldn't even know where to start. I'm worried I would have no time. We've built so much of a life together that our friendship group is intertwined. For that reason, I can't really talk to them about it. So I'm coming to you for some outside perspective. Thank you so much for the advice and keep up the great work on the pod.
There are so many layers to this. And I think we need to separate things in order to get clarity. We need to take the boss and the flirting of that out of the equation for a minute. And we need to look at 5-year relationship. Because we have talked about this to numerous friends recently of the like shit or get off the pot situation when you've been with somebody for that long and it's either next steps or breakup.
Yep.
And am I just nervous to take those next steps and questioning, is this it? Which is all very natural to feel. Or is it alarm bells going off of like, this isn't really what I want? And I'm the type of person that I know myself that if I'm questioning something too much, it's not right for me. But that's not the case for everyone. Like, I think you felt nervous before our engagement and getting married and all of that. And like, that's a very normal experience to have. But I know me that like when I get those alarm bells, that's something to listen to.
Right.
So I think we really need to think about this situation with your girlfriend and not let the fun of a new thing in flirting cloud that. So I do think maybe pulling back on that for a little while you get that clarity.
Definitely
Good.
do that.
Yeah, I think you
Definitely
need to
no more flirting with the boss. That's a non-negotiable. We know it's fun. We know it's silly. We know it's like life-giving, but don't do that anymore.
Also, it's like if you are thinking this is inappropriate, like so I think some people have that relationship where they don't care. They're like, oh, have a little work flirt, whatever.
Right.
It is clear that you guys aren't those people and that it's not going to be okay.
Yeah, don't do that.
So that's just not fair to your girlfriend of 5 years. So I think step 1, we pull back on the flirting. We don't stay longer in late nights with the boss. Anything that you wouldn't do if your girlfriend was sat watching you, cut that out.
Yeah.
Then we need to take time, reassess the relationship, figure out if that's what you want.
I think maybe the best way to figure out, that's the question. It's always, how do I know what I want? I think that when it comes to thinking specifically about, do I end a long-term relationship? Am I just comfortable or is that the point? I think comfort is the point for me. Like,
kind
I
of the
think
goal.
getting comfortable in a relationship is the goal. I think it has to have more than that. It has to still be exciting, and it has to still be something that you would choose every day. But the list of like, oh, our lives are so intertwined, our friends, our dogs, like our house, I wouldn't even know where to begin. I think you have to imagine a world where none of that is true, where your life is just as great the next day without this person. Your friends don't take a hit, your livelihood, your dogs, like imagine none of that is a part of the equation.
Yeah.
Are you still picking this person? Do you
Exactly.
still want this person? That's to me how I would go about figuring that out, because it's really easy to look around and be like, oh my God, I do not want to
blow this
shake
up.
the boat. Like, it's not worth it.
Yeah.
And it's not about being worth it for your boss or someone else.
No.
It is about, is it worth it for you at the end of the day? Because imagine a world where you blow everything up for your boss and your boss was like a fucking loser. Like, you actually end up spending time with them. You actually date and you're
Yeah.
like, really? I just blew it all up for this?
Yeah, you don't leave something for, it's like a grass is greener situation.
Yeah, you can't do that.
The only reason why like another person should get you out of your relationship is to realize that that's not the right person, whether the new person is it or not. Because I also think you should have time in between, and like even if you break up immediately, like you don't need to go to your boss. Don't go running to your boss. That's a whole, we're not even going to get into like the dynamics of like, is it okay to be with your boss? Because I think the real situation at hand is your 5-year relationship. And it does concern me that the reasons to not break up were the list of complications.
That's what I'm saying. I think
It's just convenient. Like, are you just in it for convenience now? Because those
comfort and convenience are different.
yeah, exactly. And convenience, it like the lack of convenience is temporary. Yeah, it's going to be annoying to split friends. Yeah, it's going to be annoying to move house and figure out the dogs. But you will figure it out.
Move house.
Move house.
It's going to be annoying to move house.
It's going to be annoying to move house.
Look, annoying for to move house.
But those are all incredibly temporary. People have been through worse. People get divorces. People have children.
Yeah.
And you know what's more inconvenient? Waiting another 5 years.
That it doesn't get worse than that. And I also don't know your heart, nor do I know if your boss, would be really different if it wasn't your boss. Let's just say it's someone else.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to take that out
If
of that.
you knew this other person was 100% your person, like you were like, oh, fuck, I
Yeah.
just met my person, that's a different story.
No, this is a cheeky flirt.
This is you having a cheeky flirt, which is exciting for anyone. Like, a cheeky flirt is fun. It's like, hell yeah, someone thinks I'm cool. Someone's like giving me attention.
Yeah.
And obviously it's a different energy than what your partner has been giving you, but it's a different energy just because of the
'Cause it's
time that
new.
you've been together. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, Cami and I probably flirted 10 times more at the beginning of our relationship than we do now.
Yeah, of course.
But that doesn't mean that one thing is more or less right, you know? All to say, you've got to know, outside of all the inconvenient factors, if this person, if you want to stay in this relationship with this person, if they are worth it. Because if not, then you should use this light bulb moment as a forcing function to nudge you out of this relationship.
Yes.
But not nudge you into a new one.
Yeah. We got to separate the two and
separating.
reflect on the relationship. And are you talking to your current partner about these feelings? Like, you have to communicate. You don't need to bring up the boss thing, because I think that will shut down from focusing on like, what are we lacking that I'm even questioning things. But like, if you sit down and go, do I want to work on this with this partner? If the answer is no, then you have your answers.
Right.
But if it's like, yeah, I do kind of want to see this through and not just for convenience, talk to your partner. See if you can get that spark back. Like, that is a potential here. And maybe it's not. Maybe that's not the solution here. And maybe this has been a forcing function to leave the relationship.
Amen. We love you, Jay. Sorry you're going through it. That is really
sorry.
confusing and really sucks.
Yeah, very.
Before we close, anything that you want to say to the Patreon PPs about book club?
Yes, there is. we have read our first book. I know a few of you are finishing it up. It is a very, very quick read.
Damn, slam on those people that are taking their time.
Well, some people had just started it and they were
She
like,
goes, it was the quickest fucking read, and some of you are still reading
that
it.
wasn't my point. My point was if you still want to get in it, you have time.
Yeah.
Because it is a quick read, or you can listen while you're cleaning in the car, audiobook. It's a shorter book. So girls. What is her name? Shoshana? I don't know. I forget her name. But look it up if you want to have say on when we are meeting and how we are meeting. I know some people feel they want a video call. Some people don't feel comfortable enough to chat on video.
You could just turn your cameras off and chat in the chat.
Yeah. So we're going to, if you want to give input there, I just did a post yesterday on the Patreon asking for time, days, what we want, and I will be picking in like the next week. I'll announce it on next week's podcast, like when the actual one will be. It'll be very early November.
Love it.
And that's that. That's that on that.
That's that on that.
Guys, my stomach is like,
yeah, we got to eat.
I've never heard anything like it. I hope
Guys,
you guys can hear it.
We love you so much. If this podcast epi felt self-serving, that's because we needed it. We needed a shove in the a-hole, and I think we just got it.
Booty hole.
In that booty hole. Riggy is sleeping perfectly. I don't think you can see her, but she is laid right by her feet.
You can't see her.
I was thinking during this, we should move our chairs forward.
Yeah.
And put like a couch behind us so the dogs can sleep on the couch in between us while we pod.
Oh, they would love.
I mean, and how cozy would that be?
Yeah, I don't think we have a room down here for a couch.
Well, maybe just their beds. Like we make a little bit more room for their beds.
Oh, they would love that.
They would love it, and so would we.
They really like being here for the pod. I think they like just being around us when we're chatting.
I think they just like the noise. It's like hearing your parents talk, or like me falling asleep when you're watching a show.
That's so precious.
Anyway,
love you guys.
Love you guys.
See you next week.
Hey, if you haven't left a review, please do. Thanks.
Listen to this.
Ole, 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 ole. Ole.
Oh my god.
Ole.
Oh my god, Riggy, you're so cute.
Ole.
You're so cute.
Oh, yay, oh, yay.
You're so cute.